Hey guys, Carlview here, and welcome back to another review. Now today we're reviewing Chuck Armstrong as suggested by Train Kiddo 1. Now thank you for suggesting, I really do appreciate it. And yeah, if you haven't actually suggested already guys, make sure to suggest a car. It can be for your birthday or it can just be for any day you want, as the Train Kiddo just said that he wanted it reviewed tomorrow, which is obviously today. So you can ask for it to be reviewed whatever day you want. It is completely up to you. But yes, thank you for reviewing. And Chuck Armstrong is actually one of my favourite racers as well, so it's cool that I'm actually reviewing him. I do have two more suggestions so far lined up. Actually, three, but one is a little bit further on than the others. So if you want to suggest, guys, you still can. Don't you worry. Just to make sure, just to look on the channel, make sure it's not one I've already reviewed. There, I think most of the cars are in. They're in playlists, so if you just go to the playlist section and you look through, then you'll see if I've reviewed it or not. But like I said, I haven't reviewed many cars as of yet, so there's a good chance that you will be able to review a car. And I'd also would like to say happy 11th anniversary for cars. Now today is June 9th, and this is the first ever day back in 2006 that a Cars movie was released. It was in the US, as I know. Definitely me over in the UK, we get it later. But yeah, this was the first ever day the film was out, and so it's the 11th anniversary. So happy birthday, Cars! So it's cool that I'm doing a video on this sort of special date, because if Cars was never here, you probably wouldn't be watching these videos now. You wouldn't know the YouTubers who do Cars, and my whole life would be completely different. So without Cars, then like I said, it'd be completely different. But anyway, as we have Mood Springs here. Now, as for his releases, I actually got him in the launcher here. I think it was the Racerama launcher. I think he's been released. He's been released in the Motor Speedway of the South set. He's been released in a launcher maybe once or twice. I'm pretty sure maybe just once though. Oh no, it was twice. So I think Racerama and then it was the final lap kind of background to it. I'm pretty sure, but I think I got in the Racerama one. It's really hard to remember that far back. I don't think he's been released anywhere else. Oh yeah, it's been released as a rubber tyre, sorry, in the singles, but they were exclusive to Kmart and out in the US. And the rubber tyre ones I did get were off of eBay, because they don't do them in this country. And they were because I didn't have the other races, but obviously I got Mood Springs without needing the rubber tyre version of him, so I never got that. So this is the only one I have. Oh yeah, sorry, he's also been released in the 2017 series, and I'm pretty sure the 15, sorry, maybe, or it might just be the 2017 series, I'm not too sure, but I never actually saw him in the stores. If I did, I would have got another one, as I'm trying to sort of double the Cars 1 races. I've got all of them, apart from the Apple car. I have a custom made one, but I've got all of them once, and then a couple ones I've got twice, but so I was trying to get them again, because I know things like 4-wheel drive were meant to be coming out this year and stuff like that, but they've obviously been cancelled, or at least put on hold. Let's say that. So I managed to get them ones in the end, or did I manage to get another Mood Springs? But that doesn't matter, because I didn't actually damage this one too much as a kid anyway, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's about it for his releases, I'm pretty sure. Now obviously we saw him in the film. In the first film, at the beginning race, he probably came out of the worst out of all the cars in the crash. There is actually a damaged mood. I forgot to mention that. That was in the final lap collection. Never got that. That is the one car I super wish I had, but unfortunately I can't show you that because I don't have it. And I do actually have the hauler, but it is not in my room anymore. So I think it's up in my loft or attic, whatever. So I can't show you that the hauler over. So it's a bit unfortunate I can't show you any, but if I did, I'd put the hauler there. But his hauler, I don't think it ever had a name. It was just Mood Springs hauler. But yeah. So as for Mood here, he is obviously sponsored by Mood Springs. Well, his name is not Mood, it's Chuck. But yeah, he is sponsored by Mood Springs. Number 33, obviously, because it's a Cars 1 racer, he has the 33 on the lights, because they don't actually work. He's got a very angry, determined expression. I do love the expression of these old cars. I do love his eyes as well. I think he's got the best sort of colour eyes out of all of them. We have this white line here, which goes all the way to the back, which is really cool. Now we have Lightyear on the tyres, and as this is not like a Cars 3 diecast, we don't have Lightyear on the top. I guess there just wasn't enough room. We have all his secondary sponsors here. It probably won't focus. No, it will not. But yeah, we have them there. We have Revolting Octane Gain Mood Springs, which is weird. He's got his own sponsor on him. Gaskets, Gasprin, Easy Idle, RPM, Little Talker Piston, Retread, Leakless, and Clutch Aid. They are really cool. We got 33 here, which is the spring design with the 2 exhausts. See, this was a much simpler time for cars. Like, this is probably 2009, maybe? No, earlier than that. And as you can see, it literally said Disney Pixar China, and it had the white coding. That was it. And obviously we got his engine parts and all, but that was literally it. That was all the coding you needed years ago. We have the 2 windows, a bit like the design that like Bobby Swift is now. Like if I could compare Red Miko, you can see they've both got 2 windows sort of there, which is pretty cool. We also have the black wheels as well. I forgot to mention. I'm not sure. I think they're actually blue in the film, but black is all right for the diecast. Up top we've got his roof flaps and the 33, as you can see. Got a little bit of a sort of damage on it there, bit of damage there, but that doesn't really matter. But yeah, the 33 is pretty cool. I will compare him to the Cars 3 version in a minute. At the back here we have 33 mood, and obviously the lights, the white line is still staying around. We have his sort of pins that connect the spoiler. Here we also have the spoiler pins again with mood springs, and his window. The window isn't as cool as the Cars 3 cars, but it doesn't matter. Now mine, as you can see, is not meant to be like that, but it sort of flops. But it is meant to be straight, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we've got mood again. Oh, I forgot to say this gas cap is there, you just can't see it. Yeah, we've got 33 again, same sort of as the other side with the exhaust and everything, which is really, really cool there. Now, like I said, I really wish I did actually get the damaged version of him, but sadly I never found him ever. I'll just compare him to new mood springs really quickly. There we go. Right, this is him compared to his new one. Obviously, we know he's getting a next gen release as well. Well, not him because it's not him personally. But if we compare them here, you can see the logos, just how much they have changed. I definitely prefer the Cars 3 one. We've got now the 33 is down at the bottom rather than at the front. The 33 has changed quite a lot, because here we have the bit at the bottom, but now we have it sort of at the top, and this is sort of a blue colour. It's massively changed at the side. You can still see they're kind of stuck with this sort of white and black design here, but it just goes massively even further down here, and the back is so much more different. Even that. But yeah, as you can tell, they are definitely in the same company, but you can definitely tell that they are that this mood is the more updated one. But yeah, tell me down in the comments below what your favourite one is. This obviously used to be my favourite one, but I think I'm going more towards Dud now. I mean, it doesn't have as cool as a name as Chuck, because his name is Chuck Armstrong. That's a really, really cool name. So sadly, it doesn't have as cool name as Chuck here. But, you know, that doesn't really matter. I don't think I've got any complaints about Chuck, to be honest, as a diecast. I think he is really cool as a car. Yeah, that's about it for him, guys. And so, happy birthday, Cars, for your 11th year anniversary. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you never miss one of my reviews. And I'll see you in the next review, guys.